And there we go, just like that, with a click of the finger. It's cladded and painted. So it's had a first coat. Janitha decided she wanted it white, so yeah, I've put in these like interns, I guess they are, just decided at the end. Not really a whole lot we can do in terms of making it tidy because of how uneven the wall is, but at least from the front you'll see just some kind of neat interns. So yeah, so it's we've had loads of snow. So just spent a little bit of time cutting the bits for the top, and again just using the same technique with some screws just to level it off because it's not going to hold any weight, it's just going to sit there. So that'll finish that off. And now turning my attention to cladding this bit at the top. So I'm going to apply it first. I'm going to cut 5 sections so that if ever we want to get behind there, we can. Always future-proofing. So yeah, just got to have the painstaking and tedious bit of trying to shape each and every one of these bits of ply, which are all already different widths, into those holes, and then we'll clad over the top to make it look good, which will mean I've got to purposefully hand cut every single individual bit of cladding to make it follow the curve of the beam. So that'll be fun too. But yeah, just getting to all the detail bits, so I can't do loads of stuff because it's too cold. So there we go, that's my jobs for today. I'll keep you along for the ride. There we go. So we got it covered. Took a little bit of messing them out, but I haven't done too bad, I don't think. So now the cladding, I'm trying to get these tiny little bits all lined up. So yeah, fun. This will be my afternoon. Yeah, there we go. I've time-lapsed a bit of it, but I don't think I should do any more. Getting it nice and tight, which I'm pleased about. So that'll finish it off nicely, but yeah, still quite a lot to do. So I'm gonna jump off and just keep going. So see what I get done for today. All right, cheers, bye. Yo, there we go. We finished. So yeah, looks the part, which is nice, all individually cut. Wait, I need a shave. One sec. Oh, there we go. Although I did catch myself a bit, but that's better. So yeah, done. But I'm going to take it all off again now, so that Janitha can paint it. And then also I can stain the beam without getting on the new wood as well. So we can do that. And then kind of was a bit of a noob. And although I've overlapped these, I didn't take off the back of this panel. In order to pull it off, I need to take the back of the tongue and groove off, and I didn't do that. So it's a good job it's all coming off anyway, otherwise what I wanted to do wouldn't have been able to be happen anyway. So that's the job for today, and then next bit will be to sort this out. Just going to trim it flush, and then place a piece across the top like we've done with these ones. I was thinking about sort of tying it in nicely with these so they couldn't really see the drawing, but Janitha thinks it'd be better to make it look all the same, which I kind of agree with. So, but first we are going to tackle, we've just discovered we need to do our chimneys. So I've been and bought, Ginny says it's too messy, a kit for doing chimneys. So that's the sooty, dirty job today, is to de-soot our chimneys. Woohoo! But we're going to look for some magnets now, because I've seen a really ingenious way of trying to prevent too much soot getting into your room. So we're going to try and find some craft magnets that we think we've got to hold the dust sheet on top of the stove. I'll keep you posted. That's quite bad. Yeah. So after 6 months of use, to be fair, we have put lots of different scrappy wood in it. So yeah, because that was a new flue, that's obviously got quite clogged. So hence buying a kit and doing it. So let's see how it goes. So what we're going to do is use these magnets to hopefully stick this onto there so that we get less dust in the room. We'll see what happens. See you in a bit. There we go. That's the little pile we have. That's it now. Lovely and clear. So probably we figured it's what, 3 months since we put the flue up, so that amount of debris probably does indicate that this stove isn't burning very efficiently, but it's original to here in terms of like, it was here when we got here. We're making use of it. We know we're going to change it for one with a back boiler, so it's just like getting us by. And if I can clean the chimney myself, that's fine. So I mean, it's been completely abused because the base plate isn't even the original base plate, because they burnt a hole in it, cast iron, they burnt a hole in it. But anyway, it's only we reckon it's probably like one of these ones you get from Machine Mart, so it's not burning very efficiently at all. Hence the big pile of ash that's stuck in the bottom of the flue. The top of the flue actually wasn't too bad, so this thing did its job. I'll probably show you the more of the method on the other one. We've got both of them to do so, but that other one is a new log burner and I think running more efficiently, so should be better. But we'll move into the other room once we've cleared out this pile.
Yeah.
Yo, so here we go. We're going to do this one. It's not so bad, which we suspected, because this one burns a lot more efficiently. So all this dust in here is pretty much what was just in the firebox anyway. So we're going to shove this up here into the hole. It's going to go just up this pipe. I'm just going to keep adding lengths. Make lots of noise. I don't think it's going to be too bad though. We'll just run it with a few on and see what happens. So this one is got a great adapter attached to your drill. Add some more. So on and so forth. Get to the top. Yeah. There we go. All back together. Not too bad. Not as bad as I thought. So as we thought, the dust in this one's really just dust. A lot finer. So this one's obviously burning really well. So happy with this one. Just know we need to replace that other one. But it's on the list. So yeah, we'll get cleared up now. Maybe off some brekkie and yeah, get on with it. Back to the kitchen. See you in a bit. Bye. Hey, it's another day. Yesterday we did get this bit finished. Kind of like the way that adding this bit on just sort of squares this off and makes it look really nice and sharp. So pleased with that. And then we've also now done the whole length of the beam with the cladding, and it's all painted. And also I stained the beam in like a medium oak sort of colour, so that looks really lovely. If for those of you that have knew with my refined woods kind of days, although that's still kind of a thing-ish, but I used to use a medium oak stain on quite a lot of my stuff, so like the look of it, like the finish of it, so kind of like the finish. So still just the last bit is to put the trim on the underside of this, although I might leave it until we're completely finished, and then just to finish off the marrying up of the ceiling. So yeah, but new bit of news, I guess, or change of plan. What we were going to do is we've bought, as you'll have seen, this nice oak larder second-hand, and then we had also bits of furniture. We already had this cupboard which we have all our plates and bowls and glasses and stuff in, and then since we've been here we bought this unit and we did it up and painted it. Not that I like painting wood, but needed painting because it was a soft sort of African wood that wasn't amazing looking. So and then we also bought our sink unit, which we have a Belfast sink for. So the idea, Denise had always had like the idea of having like a freestanding kitchen with just sort of, you know, higgledy-piggledy bits of furniture. So that's what we were going for. But we've just kind of we were messing about with it in terms of layout. And we have done since we've been here really. Since we knew we'd got all the elements, we just couldn't make it work. Obviously, particularly with like flat units like that, like you just can't shove it into a corner. Well, you can, but then you lose a whole chunk of room next to the unit because you need to be able to open drawers, open cupboards, like this one. If we push this into the corner here, it's kind of obvious, I know. You then lose this amount of space because it's straight. So we were discovering that, particularly with work surface space as well, it's going to be massively reduced trying to do it the way we wanted to do it. And also, I guess, because of, the way the doors are. We've got this door in the middle here, and then we've got a door there. So obviously that takes into consideration what we can and can't do with units and stuff. So the original plan was, and this is still happening, is to put the sink unit there, so it's still nice in front of the window, and put a dishwasher, because we've got a dishwasher, next to it. But then we were like, but then we lose all of this space because the dishwasher door would have to come down, which was like 60. Now we've lost a small amount of space. So what we've decided to do is to do a mixture of both. So what we're now doing is we're going to have like a short U-shape of fixed cabinets just on the bottom here, and then over here we're going to do a mixture as well, But our sink unit will still go here because Janitha still really likes that. And then this portion of the kitchen will be fixed units. So we'll have like a corner unit here, and then we'll have a dishwasher here, and then this portion as well we'll have wall units. This portion we won't, because we've got the cladding, so we're going to put shelves around, just like scaffolding boards probably, and maybe the odd little cupboard if we can find, you know, nice pine like this cupboards. So yeah, so this afternoon we've chilled out this morning, walked the dogs and stuff, and got wet. You can see the mist in the distance through the dirty window. Yeah, we went that way to Bala and got soaked in the dog walk, and then came back here and it was still nice and bright and sunny. There we go. Anyway, so yes, this afternoon we're going to make some units. Have a jig around in terms of we've already bought oak worktop. We do need to order another bit, so we'll have to get that ordered this week end as well, probably this evening. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build 3 base units and bring in some worktop and have a rejig. And then yeah, unfortunately we're not going to get finished anytime soon because we went to B&Q where I have a trade account a few days ago to order the doors, and most of the doors now at B&Q are on, like, you have to order them, which is a bit annoying, and lo and behold, because of where we live, we can't get an order for nearly a month. Not over a month, but nearly a month. So, like, yeah, that's a long wait. It's not like, oh yeah, can you just deliver them in a couple of weeks? It's nearly like 4 weeks we've got to wait, because that's the next delivery to our area. So it's like, what? Anyway, so it is what it is. So we're gonna have to like do the worktop, do as much as we can, and then fit doors over a weekend. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll bring along for it. Just thought I'd update you on where we got to. We're really liking the look. Janitha's also gone ham on the painting. So the top trim that I did and the window apertures all been painted again, and she's painted the top again. Not completely convinced we're going to keep it white. We are for now. It's covered all of the rubbish up, but everywhere else is right. So I'm really pushing to change the colour, but it does make it brighter. So, but now Janitha's into trying to clean up these slates. So this is what we had when we arrived. It's got 2 layers of like a green floor paint and a blue floor paint. Janitha's stripping it so it's back to the grey slate for the time being. So that's proving a lot of work as well. So, but she's getting there. So yeah, you can watch us build units. Woohoo!